5 witnesses have told the Nakuru court how they lost their money in the 1.1 billion shilling botched Finland education program. The prospective students and their parents detailed to the court how difficult it was for them to raise the funds in the hope of securing better education fortunes abroad. NTV's Ruth sh1 attended the trial, where Uasin Gishu Senator Jackson Mandago and 2 others are battling charges of embezzling the funds.
So help me.
Isaiah Kiplagat is among the hundreds of those who lost their money in the botched Finland education program in Uasin Gishu County. Appearing in court today, the dates of payment of his fee became an issue of contention in the 1.1 billion shillings misappropriation case against the present Senator Jackson Mandago and 2 others. Isaiah claims he paid 1.17 million shillings in September 2022, barely a month after Mandago had handed over to his successor, Jonathan B.
Who was the governor when you made the payment?
It was Jonathan B.
You claim is against the current county government?
Yes.
Isaac also narrated his interactions with Meshach Rono, the deputy director of the fund, before he made his payment.
I tried to ask whether I could get an admission letter because I had not received an admission letter today.
So whom did you inquire from?
I inquired from Meshach, and he promised to give me the acceptance letter.
So were you given?
I was not given until I decided to pay the money.
He further revealed how he became aware of how half the amount he had paid was used to cater for preparatory courses without his knowledge.
Do you know the cost of the fee payment for pathway studies?
I was told it was 541,000. To my surprise, because I was not told in the beginning of the
specifically 3,950 euros.
Esther Kimboi, who was the first to testify, narrated to court how she raised the large sum of the 918,000 shillings required for the fees through loans for her daughter, Yusila Kimboi, to study in Finland.
Akatafuta visa, alafu nikatafuta pesa. Nikaomba loan, juhudi kilimo, akanipea 300, nikaenda premium, akanipea 300, alafu moina, akanipea 100. Hizo zingine marafiki wakanichangia.
Christopher Sareto, another victim, told the court how he paid 320,000 shillings in July 2022 with the hopes that his son Edward Langat would benefit from the program. Sareto further indicated that he stopped making the payments after the protests related to the program broke out in Uasin Gishu town.
Whether an inquiry, but they say that it is not as it is in the media. So after some time, people now started going onto the streets.
Efforts by the 2 parents to have their funds reimbursed were futile.
Do you learn that
initially it was a scholarship? Initially, I went further and asked what is scholarship as part. Then I realized we are the ones to build the cost of the students.
Okay.
Umeenda kutini kushtaki county ama wale watatu kutisha pesa zako koti ingine?
The court, however, rejected a request by Mercy Tarus, one of the witnesses expected to testify, from attending the court sessions virtually. Mercy was summoned to appear in court in person on the 27th of this month, alongside Joel Chelule, who was the former director of the Uasin Gishu Education Revolving Fund.
As for Mercy Tarus, serious allegations bordering on contempt of court process were raised against her. That needs her to answer. Her attendance must therefore be physical, just like the other parties hearing.
The hearing will continue on the 24th to the 27th of this month. Ruth sh1, NTV.